everyone, welcome to Wax the Slabs with Subby and Clay, and today we're kind of doing the intro episode to our new video cast right here on YouTube, MyKittyKitty Plus, and wherever else you find your live videos from. Hey Sub, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, Clay, man. I am excited. You know, we talked about doing this over the last few months, and your wife doesn't particularly care for me right now because I've gotten you into the sports card world, as you have been a collector of Magic now for quite some time.
For quite some time, yes, I've collected Magic the Gathering cards since, well, honestly, I haven't collected for a long time. When I was a kid, I used to play Magic the Gathering back in middle school, got out of it, and those cards have sat in my basement for years. And then last July, I dug them out, and I had some valuable cards, so I kind of got back into the collecting. And then talking with you, I kind of said, oh yeah, I have some sports cards too. And so I started digging through some sports cards and pulled those out. And then along the way, I've also invested in a lot of new cards as well. So I'm kind of learning the grading, the slab part of it. I'm learning a lot about that. As you can see, we have some slabs here. Some of these are mine, and gotten into it. So there's going to be a lot of questions as a newer sports card collector that I'm going to have for you that we're going to share here on the program. I'm going to lean on you for some of that information because you've been in the card collecting for quite some time.
Hey, yeah, you can say that. Over almost 45 years,
wow.
I've been collecting cards, and you know, it started all the way back in the early 80s is when I got started. And of course, at that time, there was no eBay.
Right.
There was no computer. So thank goodness my mother thought that is a great hobby for a young man to get into, and she drove me and a buddy across Missouri to all of the local mom and pop brick and mortar stores that you found on just about every street corner, except Clinton. So we would make a day of it, and we would go to Sedalia and Lincoln and Bannister Mall in Kansas City. We go to all the sports card shops, and man, it was so much fun back in the day. And then 1987, it's a year I'll never forget.
It's a year I'll never forget either.
Really?
It's the year I was born.
Oh, 1987?
Oh, why won't you forget it?
I'm feeling old.
Because I was born? Is that why you will never forget it?
I will never forget the day that Clay was born. No, 1987, prior to the start of the 87 season, me and my buddy, we've been collecting for a few years, we took a look at the upcoming rookie class of 1987. And we're talking Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonilla, Bo Jackson, Jose Canseco, Mark McGwire, all coming
Great
up
class.
in this. It's an incredible class. And we said, okay, we're going to spend the next 4 or 5 months. We're going to be shoveling snow off the sidewalks.
Mowing lawns.
Everything
you do.
We were going to take every penny that we could muster, and we were going to buy into 1987. And we thought we kind of had a an edge going into 1987. And of course, it rolled around in the spring of '87. Topps came out with their product. We were buying boxes after boxes, half cases at a time. We would search out Chrysler Drugstore here in Clinton, Casey's, anything 1987 we would hoard up. And then later on, we found out that Topps decided in 1987, hey, we're making a lot of money. What would happen if we triple the amount of cards that we would produce? Just think of the money that we would have. And of course, everybody knows when you flood the market with a product, value goes down. But what's so neat about the hobby is the fact that back then we were stretching and saving every last penny to buy 35-cent packs. And now, as an adult, when you have just a little bit more money, I'm able to buy some of these products from 87, 88, 89, 90 that I didn't have money for back then. And I get caught up in that, just opening up a pack and smelling the cards.
From back then,
Now, I don't chew the bubble gum.
I won't chew the bubble gum either.
I don't chew the bubble gum. But
kind of hard to chew.
It's tough. But it's such a great feeling to go through, and I get just an enjoyment out of opening a 1987 Fleer pack of cards looking for Kevin Seitzer or Jose Canseco. as what I do opening up a brand new product. Now, through the years, this is where you're going to see two different, I guess, generations of collectors here, because I'm a set builder.
Mm-hmm.
I take a box of new cards, I take the highlights out, and I might try to flip them for a little bit of money for my vintage collection. And I make sets, and I love making sets. Have a complete set of 2013 or 2015 cards. I mean, that's what I search for. And of course, you have to have base cards for that.
Right.
Well, now you have people, they will open up a pack, they'll take the subsets, the parallels, the numbers, the autographs, and they throw away all the base cards.
Base cards, yeah.
So, I mean, the hobby has changed over the years to more of a business, money, investment type of hobby than just collecting. I don't even know if anybody even reads the back of the cards anymore. That's all I used to do.
Yeah.
You do?
I do. And it's funny because you talk about you love opening up those older packs to get that feel again. Well, something that I love doing is getting the new packs and chasing the rookies, the Jaden McDaniels, the JJ McCarthy's. I love chasing the new guys, and for investment purposes, but I love opening up a prime Prism box here and pulling a Dan Marino. That to me was the greatest thing. The wife got me one for Valentine's Day. Opened it up and I pulled the Dan Marino, and it was great. That's one of the best feelings is pulling out one of my childhood stars out of a new product because it looks so sharp and it looks so good too. So I love the new products. You are in the new products as well.
Yep.
So we're going to be talking a lot about the new products because that's what's coming out. Everything from baseball to a little bit of soccer to football definitely, and basketball, NBA in there as well. So we're going to try covering all sports that we can. Even some cards that might not really be sports related, like movies. There's movie cards. I have some Indiana Jones cards. I have some Power Ranger TV show cards from back in the day. Some Jurassic Park cards as well. James Bond. I'm a big James Bond fan. I have a whole basement full of James Bond. I don't know if we'll be cracking any of those open, but we'll be talking about those a little bit right here on Wax the Slabs.
Well, I'll tell you what we can't crack open is that nice bottle that you have sitting down in your basement. And I'll be more than happy to crack that bottle open with you one of these days.
That bottle is a very special bottle. It is a limited edition bottle of rum. James Bond, celebrating 50 years of James Bond here a few years ago. Bought that. It's an autograph by the distiller. He also is the founder of the band U2. And he autographed that as well. It's a real collector's edition bottle of rum. So we might not crack that one open, but we'll definitely look at it and talk about it. We're going to talk about a lot of different things, collectible realms right here on Wax the Slabs, but with a focus on sports card. And, spring training's right around the season, so I'm sure you're going to be talking a lot about baseball.
Oh, yeah.
And then as the combine gets done for the NFL and the draft comes along, we'll be talking about some of those rookies and who we need to be looking for the upcoming football season. So a lot of different things we'll be talking about. I'm excited for it. We got a lot of great cards here in front of you. Subby's got some back behind the scenes here too. And we'll talk about all this and a whole lot more. And we're looking forward to cracking some slabs or cracking some wax and making some slabs right here on Wax the Slabs.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. Matter of fact, I just a short story. Just over this last weekend, went down with Clay to his very first sports collector show in Springfield, Missouri.
It's fun,
and it was a lot of fun. It's one of the larger shows that Springfield has put on. I've been to several shows down there. A lot of times they would have it in Battlefield Mall, and you would have 8 to 10 tables of collectors that would have their cards out, and it's good. But once I started seeing some of the pictures coming in of the host Arrowhead Sports Card shop there in Springfield, he posted some pictures of their last sports card show in Springfield, and it was loaded, and I was just like, man, let's go. Well, I kind of knew on the way down there that Clay might get maybe just a little bit overwhelmed.
I did.
And we have our list of what we're going to be looking for. Mine was relatively broad. Clay was pretty specific.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, once we get in there, I stopped at like the second table and I'm going through all of the
He
dollar,
sits there forever.
$5 boxes. Clay is just sitting there like a little kid just waiting to go into a candy store, And as we started to look around, the mass collections that we seen were incredible, and it was very overwhelming for Clay to be able to, I guess, take it all in.
Yeah, I took it all in, and it was a lot of fun. I stood there by you for quite a while you was going through that one box, and I just looked at took it all in, what was right around me, and then I slowly started to venture off and go around and look at other tables and see what they had to offer, and I started to find what I was looking for. I found a Dan Marino rookie. I found some notary cards. I found some Jaden Daniels, and that was on my list of who I was looking for, because I'm really big in right now collecting. I'm gathering up as much Jaden Daniels as I can, and getting them all graded, because I think that was going to be the investment part for me for this first getting into it. I think Jaden Daniels had an outstanding season, made it all the way to the NFC Championship game. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that young man blossom, and that's who I'm putting my money on, literally.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to actually learning, I guess, a little bit more about the grading process that Clay is going through. Now, I have graded cards in the past through several companies such as PSA, and one of my favorite is CSG. Now, they're not a very, I don't want to say, they're not a top tier grading company, but what they do with the labels, and they color match every card that they get with the label that matches the card color, and they look spectacular. But I don't do it for investment purposes, I guess, so to speak. My favorite cards I might send off to get graded. Clay has been hitting the grading process very hard here over the last month or so. So I'm looking forward to learning from you on the processes of doing this, and in turn we can share
right
the
here.
Viewers out there, hey, for investment purposes, here's some tricks and of the trade that you can follow.
Right, and honestly, as we're talking here on this episode, I have 3 separate orders out, 2 with SGC and 1 with PSA. So when those come back, we'll crack those open. We'll see what those were graded, and kind of see, and I can explain to you what the difference is. And that, I have an app on my phone that tells me the value difference between a PSA 10 and an SGC 10. So we'll be able to look at that and kind of explain it here on the video of the process, and how to go about looking at that as well. So
that'd be awesome.
It's a new teaching the old, and the old teaching the new. So I like it. Yeah,
I mean, you couldn't get any better. But just think about getting a box, and we can do a reveal right here as you cut open that box, one card at a time, and see what. Now that'd be fun.
That'd be a lot of fun. Absolutely. See what we got, and the app's going to tell you ahead of time what the grades are, but seeing them in person is a whole different game. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to talk a lot about the grading process and the investment side, but also the joy of, you mentioned it earlier, you said it's great, back in the day it was great for young kids to get into buying up sports cards, things like that. It still is for kids today. It's a great way to get them out from behind the computer. They can use that computer to kind of look at cards and do their research, but it's a great hobby for young men and women to get into as well. I'll tell you what, Brittany's actually getting into it as well. She's giving me a hard time on the amount of money that I'm spending on all this stuff, but she's getting into it. She likes cracking a box open too and seeing what wax we get.
Yeah, she mentioned just before we started the video, she goes, oh yeah, says I really like that these real shiny cards, the real colorful cards. And and I hadn't mentioned to her yet, Clay, that they have a new product out there. And for all those Swifties out there, they are Taylor Swift Chrome.
Okay.
That is being brought out by Fanatics. Now, there you go. There's the product that we can have her come in.
Yeah, and Emma will get into too. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll have guests on the show. We'll hopefully have some guest breaks on here as well. And a lot of neat things that I think we're going to be able to do. You're going to kind of tell me what's coming up. Like, hey, Topps is going to release this, or Panetti's going to release this. And you're going to keep us up to date on new products that are coming to the market. And that's when I'll run out to the store and get some milk, grab a couple packs of cards, and come save it for the show to crack open. And that's what we're going to do here in just a little bit. At the end of this video, we're going to open up a brand new 2024 Topps Chrome football pack. So we'll do that here in just a little bit as well.
Mega box,
yeah.
Mega box. So that's going to be. I'm excited. I have opened up some of this product They are phenomenal cards. I'm excited for you to crack them open.
Yeah, we'll see what we're gonna get out of that for sure. So, do you want to go ahead and get into it right now?
Hey, let's do it. So
All right.
why don't you show them the box real quick?
All right, here's the box.
There it is, 2024 Topps Chrome football. We're going to be chasing Jaden Daniels.
Yep, that's who I'm chasing.
Who's some of your Dolphin players you're going after?
Tyreek, of course. Devon Achane, rookie Devon Achane. Jalen Wright as well. I'm a Dolphins fan, as anybody who's watching. I am a mega Dolphins fan. Of course, Tua. You got Tyreek. You got Devon Achane. You got Raheem Mostert in there as well. Jalen Wright. The list goes on. I'm invested in the Dolphins, but there's much more I'm looking for. If I can get a Patrick Mahomes, that'd be great as well.
Oh, absolutely. Maybe we could do a little swapping.
Yeah, see a little trading on the show.
Chief for Dolphins. Yeah, maybe we get a few trades in there too. Okay, so I'm looking forward. Let's go grab an X-Acto knife and let's key into that product.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
All right, here we go. Topps Chrome 24 football. Now these guys will become. Jim's still here as well. Jim, these guys will become the actual NFL license next year. These are unlicensed cards. Tell me about that process.
Sure. So the license process right now, Fanatics, of course, everybody knows they've made a big move into the sports card world. They have purchased Topps.
Okay.
They are also investment into PSA. And they've been trying to buy Panini now for the last about year and a half. And so next year, they are going to be taking over all of the Panini products. They won the license from the Player Association.
Okay.
So from going forward, starting 2026, Fanatics are going to be they're going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's all going to be licensed products from NFL to MLB to NBA. Everything will be licensed products coming out of Fanatics in 2026.
Great. And that's what you'll notice on these. You won't see any NFL logos. You'll see them in their jerseys, but you won't see any really, how's that look? There we go. You won't really see the NFL logos anywhere on that. But that's still, these are great cards. Some are saying this is a money grab for Topps, but I tell you what, there's some great cards. I love the consistency of the cards.
Oh yes, absolutely.
There's a John Elway.
John Elway.
How's that look? Marcus Jones-Drew.
Oh man, he was a stud back in the day.
Dan Fouts. And here's one, Terry Bradshaw. He's not just a broadcaster. He
released a country CD, didn't he?
I think so. And then Lawrence Taylor here as well. That's a nice card.
Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah. Nice.
Refractor. No big key rookies yet, but we still got plenty of packs yet to open at the Mega Box.
And I do notice their focus is more on some of the older players as well, like a Chris Johnson.
And the main reason behind that is because Panini still has the rights to the Player Association on a lot of these players.
There's a rookie card. Trey Benson with Arizona. That's a good one.
There we go.
We'll sleeve that one as well. So they haven't been out the fields taking as many pictures as everybody else.
Yep.
There we go.
They're slick looking cards. They got a good design.
Yeah. We got a J.J. Watt in here. Ben Roethlisberger with a...
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Checkered prism.
Yep, I like that one. Here's Xavier Legette's, another great card. I'm starting to get more and more Legette's. This is a great card. This is cool. I like that. Here's a pink refractor James White running back for New England.
Oh, nice, man. Look at that sparkle.
That's nice. Go ahead and get that one in the sleeve as well.
And, you know, that kind of kind of nails into point, Clay, too, that, you know, you have to protect your investment. You have to take the money to buy the supplies that are needed to protect your investment, especially with these shiny, glossy cards. All it takes is just a little fingernail to scratch up a surface, and you could be, when you send it off the grading, that could be the difference between a PSA 8 and a PSA 10.
Yep, there's another rookie for the year, and then Adonia Mitchell. This is another one. I got his autograph, and we'll talk about that. So some more rookies there. Protecting these rookies, because you just never know. Like I said, I'm really invested in this rookie class, and sure, I'll put them in here as well. A few more packs to break, Jim, for this week's episode.
3 more packs, and next week we're going to be opening up Prism 2024 football. Now that is a licensed product, and we'll be taking a look at what the Prism look like.
Eli Manning. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a beautiful insert.
That's the all-etch parallel.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's going right to the sleeve. Love the colors on that.
You know, I heard what was funny, Clay, was Eli Manning had a short little video that he done for YouTube yesterday.
Right.
And he said that they asked him what was his most embarrassing letdown since he got out of football.
Yeah.
And he said, well, that he walked into a department store. Drake May, that's a good one.
That's a good one, yeah.
He walked into a department store, and a guy walked up. He goes, "Are you who I think you are?" And Eli said, "Well, I probably am." And he goes, "Hey, everybody, look who's here. It's Michael Phelps." And he was like, "Michael Phelps?" And he goes, "Well, what did I say your name wrong?" And he goes, "No." He goes, that's not who I am. That's not who I thought you were going to say." And but he said that had to be a very embarrassing moment when you had 30 people staring at Michael Phelps.
And it wasn't Michael Phelps.
And it wasn't Michael Phelps.
Davey Johnson. Good old Richard Sherman. He was a beast. Great commentator now.
Yep.
This pack is full of Chris Johnsons. This is like the third Chris Johnson I think I pulled.
Oh, wow.
That's a pretty cool card, though. I like that insert.
That's a cool insert.
Yeah. Rookie card.
Larry. Yep.
Yep. Set him back. And then Junior Clausen for Los Angeles. Really nice cards. You notice they don't say the Rams on there. They say Los Angeles as opposed. But, man, still good-looking cards. Great-looking cards.
Okay, we're down to the final pack. Let's see if you can pull a Jaden Daniels.
That's what I'm shooting for. All right. Ooh, Jerry Rice. Oh, got a patch.
Oh, we got a patch.
And it is Spencer Rattler, rookie patch.
Hey, there you go.
Look at that.
Spencer Rattler.
That is nice. First
is it numbered?
It is not numbered on the front, not numbered on the back. No, not numbered, but still good looking. I love the design of that card.
Now, is that's not creased? That's just the way the card looks.
Yep,
is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
just like a book.
Yeah, just like a book. I'll let you look at that one. And let's see what else we got here. We got Justin Tuck, not Justin Tucker, but Justin Tuck. Ed McConkey, here's another rookie. A lot of Los Angeles Rams in here too, especially in this pack. Joe Alt wrapping it up. There's our rookies. That's our pack. Topps Chrome 2024 football.
All right, guys. So hopefully this gets you instigated to want to go out to your local Walmart, your local Target, and be able to purchase some of this 2024 Topps Chrome football. And they released here about a week and a half ago. And I'm excited. I'm excited for you, Clay. You got some great cards there out of that box, and I'm looking forward to next week when we crack open some 2024 Prism.
I'm a big fan of that. I can't wait to see those cards as well and see who you get next week, Subby. So thanks for joining us this week right here on Wax the Slabs with Subby and Clay.